swinging. Hi Scorpios! Thank you for joining me for another video. This is a March general reading for all my Scorpio signs, sun, moon, and rising. I've already laid out your spread. The top row is your past, the middle row is your present, and the bottom row is your near future. Okay, Scorpios. I have to admit, you guys have some pretty heavy energy, it looks like, this month, so we're just gonna get through it together. In your past, you may have been involved in a situation where you really felt like you don't have a choice. With the Seven of Cups in reverse and Judgment in reverse, it felt like your back was up against a wall. You didn't have many options. You felt like people were choosing for you. I feel like this is in some sort of personal relationship. I'm getting an intimate relationship here where the person who you feel wronged you, where you weren't treated right, you weren't spoken to nicely, you weren't made a priority, or maybe it was you who couldn't make your partner at the time a priority because of whatever space you were in life at the time. You just really felt like you and this person could not see eye to eye. And with your back up against a wall, it's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Leave the situation because it's no longer serving you and you're no longer getting a new beginning. And now there's a lot of hurt people in this situation. Or you can just stay. You also have the Ten of Swords in reverse, and you also have the Fool in reverse. You were involved in a really hurtful situation that really felt like you couldn't start again. There was no way to reconcile this. You know, in those relationships where you guys keep on trying to work things out, you're always brainstorming together. What can we do to transform our relationship? What conversations do we need to have to bring us back together again? Do we need to go start seeking therapy and maybe include therapy in us mending our relationship? Maybe we could try this new meditation together. Maybe we just need to go on vacation more often. Maybe we need to dedicate a day to reconnect with each other. Maybe, until eventually there were just no more options. It really felt like with the Seven of Cups, you already did everything you could possibly think of to bring this relationship back together, and it just was not working. You just were not getting your new beginning, and it just never felt like justice was being served. Like people weren't owning up to their issues. It could have been you not owning up to the things that you needed to work on that bothered the other person, or vice versa. But there were a lot of hurt feelings in this situation. And eventually, with the Ten of Swords in reverse, eventually after you left this situation, you were able to slowly allow those swords to drop. The original depiction is with a man lying face first and 10 swords in his back. And it's this idea that now you're able to release this pain that you've held on to for such a long time, this disappointment that you've held on to in this situation. If this doesn't resonate with you in terms of a love partnership, this could have been work. This could have been you trying your best to be the jack of all trades. You're literally doing everything. You're like working 4 jobs. You're like, you have your hand in every type of bag you could possibly have it in. And it's just feeling like it's not enough. It's like scarcity mentality. No matter how much you work, it just felt like the bills kept on piling over and over and over. Justice was not being served. Judgment day did not come. It's like, when are the fruits of all my hard work and effort and energy ever going to come to me? I'm tired of working so hard. Why do I have to work 5 different things and juggle all of these things in order for me to be able to start a new cycle in my life? When am I ever going to feel abundant? And it was just so painful. It was a painful situation, realizing that it's really hard for you right now. For those of you that are really suffering, maybe you lost a job during the pandemic, if you're a small business owner, it's this idea that you're doing everything you possibly can to provide for your family, and times are freaking rough right now. And it's just extremely challenging for you to make ends meet, for you to reach your financial goals. If making ends meet is not your problem, then it's just meeting your financial goals that you've set for yourself that has caused you now a lot of pain, disappointment. Careful not to take on too much of the blame yourself, Scorpio. You're already doing a lot. You're doing more than enough. And my heart goes out to you if you're having a tough time right now. I really understand. In your current energy, this idea now that you've worked so hard to try to make ends meet, it's starting to affect your family structure. You have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not feeling safe. You're not feeling secure. You're not feeling like money is in abundance at this point. You're holding on to your pennies. You know, you're really trying to deal with managing your budget. You're really trying to deal with what you can do, what structures you can put in place in order to secure your finances. For others of you who relate to this on a love level, this is you wanting to have that happy family, ready for commitment, ready to explore the dating scene. And because of past heartaches and things not working out, maybe you've dated a lot and you've had many options in the dating world, and yet every single time you've met someone new, they've never really been able to give you that new beginning that you've been wanting. They've never really been the type or the experience to bring you past the getting to know you stage and into the I'm really seriously dating you stage. And you're really craving this idea of stability, of having a strong foundation, of having everything set up so that it's in support of your financial goals, meeting someone who's equally financially driven like you. And for some, not having this stability in your love relationship life could be because you are suffering from a heartache from a third-party situation. Some of you may have come to the realization that you were being juggled with another person. If you're dating around, maybe you've realized that the person you're seeing is multi-dating and you didn't know. Or maybe this could be you that was multi-dating and the person you were seeing didn't know that you were seeing more than one person, and therefore an uncomfortable conversation had to be had about expectations. For some of you, you could have been cheated on. And I will pull a clarification card. I told myself I wouldn't for these monthly readings, but just the nature of this card, I will for you guys. But something has happened to cause some sort of betrayal. And if it doesn't resonate with you on a love level, then in terms of work, this idea of not having financial stability and financial abundance is heartbreaking to you because you've worked so hard, and the jobs that you've chosen to dip your hand into have not been easy jobs. And it really feels like you're just really down on yourself and you're not getting the support from other people that you feel that you need. Right now, you're thinking about just having fun. You're trying to find the joy in life again. You're trying to find the joy in these businesses that once lit you up. You're trying to figure out what your next steps are going to be, because again, you've had your hand in so many different jobs that you're starting to realize all of this scattered energy has not been beneficial towards you directing your energy into something. The scattered energy isn't helping your finances. And so before you make a big decision with the Hanged Man upright, you're choosing to take a time out and try to rediscover the love and the joy and the passion that you have for what you do. What is it that you really like to do? And you're going to redirect all of your energy into that thing. For others of you who relate to this on a romantic level, this is a situation where you're leaving some painful situation. You're leaving a painful heartbreak, disappointment. You might have had your hopes up on somebody and they just didn't turn out to be what you thought they would be like. And instead, you're trying to find the joy in dating around again. Some of you have really not had good experiences in dating, and so you're not excited about this idea of going out there and having to talk to new people and having to go through the process over and over and over. And because you know that that's the only way to do things, you're trying to have fun with it again. And you're trying to not rush things with the hanged man upright. You're not trying to rush any situations anymore. You're being more kind to yourself and trying to be more in the moment and enjoy the person's company when you're with them. In your near future, some of you may be dealing with, in a love relationship, some of you may be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. This is you, Scorpio, with the King of Cups, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, and a Virgo, an earth sign of some sort. Maybe you'll have options in your near future. There might be an air sign or an earth sign that is in your space. In a love situation, you need to be careful because you also have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You may feel like this is not an equal exchange of energy between you and these people. You might be multi-dating in your near future, and these two people may not be the correct people for you because you want someone who's willing to give you the same amount of effort and energy that you are giving to them. And in terms of love, you're not getting it from these two people who will show up in your life in the near future. For others of you who feel or who resonate with this on a business level, you could be in partnership with an air sign and an earth sign. And again, there isn't an equal give and take in this work situation. If you're not a one-man show and you're in partnership with other people, start to consider whether or not these are the right people that you need to be working with. Has my robe been like this the whole time? Sorry, guys. Yeah, start to consider whether or not these are the right people you need to be working with. And if you're solo, like you're really, really solo in your entrepreneurship, then this is signaling that you need to start being careful of the words that you use. Your communication. What's your communication style like? Are you speaking enough? Are you advertising yourself enough? What do your social media posts look like? What does your website look like? When you speak about yourself in public, what do you say to promote your business? Are you saying things in such a way that will promote abundance to come to you? Are you even promoting yourself at all, Scorpio? Or are you just kind of doing things behind the scenes and hoping people accidentally see them? Communication is going to be big for you. Imposter syndrome is something that you're going to need to work through in March. Tap into the Queen of Pentacles energy and flip this reversed card upright. Your speaking about yourself is going to influence the type of abundance you attract back to you. So if you know that you have not been giving your all in advertising what it is you do, start looking into that space. If you know that you have been advertising all of these incredible things that you're up to, start looking at how you're using your words to bring that abundance in. Some of you feel trapped right now. Oh no, you guys also got the Tower. Fuck my life. Something has to give, guys. You got the Tower. You also have the Two of Swords. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling trapped right now. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Underneath that, we also have the Lovers card. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. There's a situation that is involving a Gemini that may cause a disruption in your everyday life. This could be an argument of some sort, verbal disagreement, not seeing things eye to eye and having some sort of explosive engagement with one another. Anything that's not built on a solid foundation will come crumbling down. And it may be that this thing that you've been avoiding, this fight, this talk, this interaction has to happen in order to release you from this false trap that you believe that you're in, but you're actually not trapped by anything at all. You're not stuck. You're not really confused. It's an illusion. It just feels really heavy right now. And so this tower has to fall regarding some sort of soulmate connection. This could be your partner. This could be a friend, a family member. This could also be a Gemini, like I had mentioned. But some sort of interaction is going to take place with the two of you in order to shake up your reality and allow this new energy in. Remember that you still have the Fool in reverse at the top of your spread. This new cycle is not being ushered in, and you're avoiding some sort of disastrous interaction that in your mind you've already decided is going to be tumultuous. And because you don't know what the outcome is going to be about that, you're trying to avoid that whole situation altogether. Let's pull clarification card. This is getting a little long. Thank you guys for your patience with this video. Let's do the Three of Swords. Can we get some clarification on the Three of Swords? I'll shuffle here since you guys like my shuffling. Okay, Three of Swords, clarification on the Three of Swords. Okay, this is something you're protecting yourself from. This could be related to work. This is someone whose opinions, it's like you're protecting yourself from outside opinions. With the Eight of Pentacles upright, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Swords upright, you are protecting yourself from outside perspectives, outside opinions, hurtful words from other people. You're really just trying to stay in your own lane and focus on your bag. Maybe you're realizing that what's caused you pain and heartache ended up isolating you. For some, you feel very isolated right now, pretty alone, and you're using work as a distraction from feeling lonely, from feeling misunderstood, from past disappointments or jobs or things that just didn't work out for you the way that you thought they would. And so you're protecting yourself, taking some time out and really trying to figure out where you're going to go next with all of this. You have a lot of options right now. You have a lot of options because your hand is in many bags. So you're really just trying to take your own energy back and figure out what to do next. Can we get the Tower? Some clarification on the Tower. What do we need to know about the Tower? Yeah, so there's no movement forwards. You're really stressed out. You're not able to move forward in some sort of connection with either a Gemini or a soulmate or some sort of partner, a soul tie connection that's in your life that once made you feel extremely happy. But there's no movement forward because both of you have just totally different perspectives about things. You're going one way, the person's going in another direction. You're just not seeing things eye to eye. And what I'm seeing here is after you deal with the thing that's stagnant energy, once you deal with it and just say what's so, and you have these honest conversations, You'll be able to set yourself free with the Page of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or this could just be your energy of feeling so passionate and ready to just hit the ground running, where you're no longer going to feel so stuck, so anxious about the situation that presently you are avoiding related to this possible Gemini or soul tie or partner. It's a heavy month. It's a heavy month, Scorpios. There's a lot of stuff going on for you guys. I get that you're really busy. I feel really busy energy here of just like trying to figure out how to make sure your money in the bank is fine. And I really get that. And for some of you who are dating around, this is trying to figure out how to manifest the perfect ideal partner into your life that matches your vibration right now, because security, safety, strong foundation, mutual exchange of energy, respect is all very important to you, both in the workplace, in business, and in love. Whatever this difficult energy is that you're kind of avoiding, Scorpios, I say deal with it head on. The longer you go and avoid this tower situation, the longer you're going to feel unfulfilled and unhappy. And the only way you'll be able to experience freedom and joy is by dealing with the thing that you're scared of most. Allow the tower to fall. What's meant for you will stay, and everything is going to be okay. All right, Scorpios, thank you so much for coming and watching another video with me. If this message resonated with you, please make sure you like this video, you subscribe, and you also hit that notification bell at the top, because I don't have an upload schedule yet, and that's the only way you'll know when I drop a new video. Also follow me on Instagram. The links and everything will be down in the description box below. I do daily card pulls on IG, and I would really love it if you joined me in that space as well. Happy March, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.